And welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker 3 Heart Run. I forgot the HD somewhere in there. Last time we got to Dragon Roost Cavern and did stuff on Windfall Island and forgot a bunch of stuff. Okay, don't worry, there's another opportunity for all the Windfall Island side questy stuff, so no worries. Near future, aka next episode, hopefully. Check out those guys. Piece of cake. We're the hero of something. We don't know what he's the hero of yet. Spoilers. So there's a locked gate, but this one pot looks out of place. And it's actually nothing, never mind. Oh, duh, I remember now. Come over here, light this thing, and climb up here, and light the torches. Done. That's how we get further. I skipped a step. Small key, so we can keep on moving through this temple. But yeah, there was, again, I couldn't remember how to do a side quest, trigger side quest, I remember now. So, next time we go to Windfall, we will take care of that. And yeah, I was actually doing some other research, and yes, that is the one piece of heart that is not skippable. So, there's one more that's hard to skip, so we might get that one as well, just to make everything else easier. Because it is actually part of another thing to get another item that's real descriptive. But yeah, you can actually cut the bridge down. Don't do that, it's above lava. Goes without saying that that's not a good idea. Let's blow up that. We don't actually get bombs until the dungeon after next, which is kind of a bummer. These contain water, so you can toss them, and that is totally how lava works. You can totally just cool lava with a pot of water. Don't try it at home. Good time to talk about more Nintendo-y stuff, because I have nothing else to talk about. I have the gamepad sitting really far away from me, so I can't actually see it. So, oh, that was way too close. That pose Link does reminded me of something. That enemy threw off my concentration. Okay, these are important later on, but not for now. Hence the description. But yeah, Link's pose reminded me of another interesting Nintendo game, Star Fox Adventure. I like Star Fox Assault, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna play Adventure too. I know it's not great, but it's rare in both senses of the word. So why not? What could go wrong? There's a lot of things can go wrong. I enjoyed the game. It was cheesy because it was basically not Zelda. Is like how I want to call it, because it was basically Zelda, but in all but name, it was a Zelda game. But that wasn't bad. I mean, Zelda games are fun. Voice acting was horrible because it's a Star Fox game. It goes without saying that the voice acting is gonna suck, to be honest. But my problem was there was this one spot, like a test of courage or something, which is just one of those annoying puzzles that video games like to throw out, like where there's a bar and there's a little thing in the middle that like fluctuates back and forth, and if you have to keep it in the center, and I just rage quit. I rage quit at this part. I did not care about finishing the game. I just totally bailed. If you played Star Fox Adventure and know what I'm talking about, I'd actually be curious to see if you also had that problem with that part. I don't think I described it well, but yeah, it's basically like you have to keep a line, like a little tick on a meter centered, but it like jumps around so far that you have to, it's super finicky. And I just wasn't having any of it, and I quit. I never finished Star Fox Adventure. I saw the ending on YouTube because I was lazy. And frankly, the story of Star Fox isn't really that important in the long run. Surprise! Okay. It's not a surprise if you know he's coming, but yeah, you do have to take out that guy. Let's take or just pick up the pot, take a stick. And if you want to be dramatic, toss it. I wanted to like Star Fox Adventure. I just couldn't put up with that one tiny little gameplay sequence. I had enough. Oh, fun fact, I'm pretty sure this is actually a loading screen in the original game. Like, it fades to white and like the outside area is rendered separately, but I think it is just one consecutive dungeon in this game. I may be misremembering though, so we'll see, because there are two parts that I get confused. I can't remember if it's this part or next. Oh yeah, you have to time it so you don't get hit by the lava. Gee, that is totally a good idea. I don't know where I was actually going with that. These guys are annoying. I think they're related to the thing in the Forsaken Fortress, but I can't remember what that one's called. And he dropped this item. That stinks. This was a hard one because you move slowly. Oh yeah, the hit detection on the lava, I hope it comes up. Yeah, it's only like when the lava's like spewing out like that in a straight line, that's a problem. When it's just kind of flickering like that, you can actually walk into it, which makes no sense. But you don't want to climb up here just yet. You want to kind of do this because of those dots. Oh wait, no, never mind. I think you can just sidle across. Yeah. Talking about a lot of Nintendo stuff other than Zelda at this point. Really didn't play much Zelda for a lot of the times. Okay, fun fact. On GameCube, there's actually a collection of Zelda games. Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, which is horribly unoptimized, and Zelda 1 and 2. Fun fact, I actually owned this collection, but I traded it in, and this is like the stupidest thing I've ever done. Because it's so expensive now. But to be honest, they remake games so much that it's not that big of a deal. Oh yeah, something I forgot to mention, this might have come up, but the King of Red Lions can use that too. The Gossip Stone that Tetra gave us. Just wanted to point that out. I think it came up before, but I forgot to point it out then. This room can be a little annoying depending on if the rats cooperate. Yeah, what you have to do is basically light this and then toss it across the room. Actually, it took me so long my first try, it's kind of embarrassing. Because it's actually not that difficult. But I got to Baronade. I was young at the time, I should clarify. Well, I thought, oh, this game's E, how bad could it be? Ocarina. I got the Baronade, and if you don't know, Baronade basically like starts swelling up and then like explodes in a pile of like green blood and fleshy parts when he dies, and that just completely freaked me out as a kid. And I just stopped playing Ocarina and traded in the collection immediately. It's super dumb. I didn't even get the dead hand, which is where most people actually like quit because the game is just too scary. Which is actually funny. So fun fact, it took me 15. No, not 15. When did the 3DS get a price drop? Was it 2012 or 2013? Or was it? No, it was late 2011 actually. It was super fast. Late 2011, so 2007 to 2008, because I finished Wind Waker. 2008 to so it took me 3 years to actually finish Ocarina. I think I missed a treasure chest down there. Yeah, I totally did. No, wait, no, we can't get that yet. Never mind, we're totally on track. No problem here. Shouts to Earthbound, a really good game. I don't even have nostalgia for it because I never had a Super Nintendo. But holy cow, that game is so much fun. Beginnings, eh. But Earthbound is just absolutely fantastic. So definitely stands the test of time. Beginnings is like one of those super early like Final Fantasies where you have to grind for like 10 hours to actually succeed. Unless you want to like risk death constantly. Again, for the ROM, for emulators, because before Earthbound Beginnings was released like 2 months ago, the only way to actually play Earthbound Beginnings was through emulator. But for the emulator version, the ROM, there was a patch that made the game easier, where you get more EXP, and I mean that's how bad it is. That when fans made a translation, they released with it a patch to make it easier. It's actually interesting, Earthbound's history, because of how long Earthbound Beginnings, her mother, took to actually to get an international release, because it was actually finished like it was actually finished like 90 or 89 or 90, I can't remember. But the Super Nintendo was coming out like super soon, and thus Nintendo didn't want to cut into their new console sales, so they actually didn't release Earthbound Beginnings. So for all the people who are like, OMG, Earthbound Beginnings, maybe now Mother 3 will get translated. No. Because Earthbound Beginnings was finished 20 years ago, and they've been sitting on a translation for 20 years. Mother 3, they literally would have to translate it. I forgot to explain what that little gem thing is down there. Get to that in a moment. Joy pendants are super important. I forgot how many you need. It's either 20 or 30. Yeah, we're gonna need a ton by the end game. Yeah. Another news on the Nintendo eShop. Xenoblade Chronicles was released. I say Xenoblade, but most people say Xenoblade, just saying, so I'm saying Xenoblade now. Was released for the European eShop for 20 bucks, I think. Conversion rates, I don't know what the euro is to the dollar for the eShop, but it's like, oh hey look, Xenoblade, so you can get it for something less than $100. If you're in Europe and watching this video, I highly recommend Xenoblade. I hope it comes out in the US soon, because I would really like to play it with the Pro Controller, not that sucky Classic Controller. I like the Classic Controller, it's just not as comfortable as the Pro Controller, which I'm currently waving around, because you can totally see me waving it around. That guy's a jerk, but if you use water, you can just kind of freeze it. Oh, I'm gonna take him over here, because you can't kill these guys. If they're rolled up in a ball like that, you can actually blow them up with a bomb. That is the recommended strategy. That guy ain't budging, so I'm actually gonna... Oh, now he wakes up. So what you want to do is toss this here. It creates a platform. The only way to kill these guys without bombs is to counter, like that. Or parry, I think is the technical term. Yeah, this platform, because it's on this little geyser, it never melts. Or whatever the equivalent of solid... Liquefy would be the word. Never liquefies. Gee, I wonder what that's for. There's a rock. And a bomb. I think Skyward Sword was the first that let you just pick up bomb flowers and add them to your inventory, which is like the best feature of Skyward Sword. That's one of the, maybe not the best feature, but the most sort of like, well, duh kind of features. Okay, no, I take it back. This was the one I was thinking of, and it is still a loading screen. It's weird that it loads independently. That's Valu, as we've seen before. He's kind of cheesed. Oh, we're at the summit, but, oh yeah, the stairs. The stairs. Run. Run, like, run! Use the force, like, no, wait. Some Medli guys were kidnapped, which I think I alluded to last time. So these guys are chumps. Oh yeah, also another thing with Ocarina, I had just played a lot of Twilight Princess. I hadn't finished Twilight Princess, but I, like, played a ton of it. Which is actually funny because Twilight Princess is TJ found it less disturbing than Ocarina of Time as a kid. I think it spoiled me because Twilight Princess has a lot in common with Ocarina. It treads a lot of the same ground, so I was just kind of spoiled. Like, it's hard to go back to the sort of more primitive game. I'm getting comboed. These guys are actually, you want to combo these guys like that. Wait for the prompt. Super easy if you do it that way. I was doing it wrong. So I'm low on health, but these have hearts, because this is kind of a boss. This is like the mini boss. It's stupid, but this is the mini boss, and you'll see why. I have to tell you when I find out. This is terrible. Some creatures are doing awful things to the Great Value's tail. That's why he's so angry. The Great Value's tail hangs down to the room right below here. There's gotta be something in there. I wonder if those mean monsters you captured have something to do with it. Gee, I wonder. We gotta do something now before it's too late. I'll go and tell everyone what's happening. Here, Link, use this to get out of here. This is what I used to get this far. You can fly! Well, it comes in handy for us at least, because we don't have wings. Haul things up from the seafloor, that's important later, but we don't get to use that for now. Oh, here it is. I always equip it to R because basically anything that goes into like first person, I equip to R. I mean, this isn't a shoot or anything, but I still do that anyway. Grab this branch with the grappling hook and you can swing over there. You'll be seeing that little yellow spiky thing a lot. It's basically the targeting icon for everything. Oh yeah, and if you're wondering, why are we having to go this back route? Yeah, the stairs collapse, they don't like respawn, so we have to do this back route. We can't it's impossible to get back up there, fun fact. And we could go back the way we came, but that's dumb, because there's nothing more we can do there other than that lone treasure chest, which I will be getting, don't worry. This is going to be a sort of 100% run, minus the heart containers. I might do a bonus video, but it's going to be hard getting like 50 treasure charts and all the pieces of heart. It's going to take like 20 bonus videos. The bonus videos will take as long as the main LP. Oh dude, see ya. Okay, that's just mean. Another interesting technique. Okay, the treasure chest is down there, but how do we get down there? There is lava. Okay, I forgot to explain these, so I will just now. You break these open, you get rupees, hearts, whatever. I think it is tailored to what items you have. Like if you have full hearts, you won't get hearts from that. Gotta light the bridge on fire, because that is totally a good idea. And I just totally just plummeted into the lava by accident. Don't do that. I think it even... No, I'll wait. Yeah, it respawns. Okay, this is what I was gonna say. It respawns the enemies in the room. So yeah, don't fall into the lava. But yeah, Twilight Princess was such a step ahead in a lot of ways that I could not get into Ocarina back in the day. Plus, yeah, it just was a lot darker than I expected. It's actually funny because Ocarina is totally scary now. They actually censored the 3DS version. I don't know how many people know that, but like Dead Hand is like covered in blood in the original version, and they changed that for the 3DS version. Not complaining, mind you, but it is interesting to note. I still rated E10 for anime blood because of the Ganon scene at the end. And it does use all the censored assets, like the censored mirror shield, the censored Fire Temple song, all that. So it does kind of suck in that regard. You want to cut that down with spin. If you do it, if you just cut one of the ropes by accident, you're kind of in trouble. And I don't know what happened there. I was trying to jump off, but I messed it up. I think I'm gonna have to turn on the game audio next time. Seems kind of loud. I hope the commentary is louder than the game audio. Okay, so note to self: don't jump in right as the guys are about to shoot up. Oh shoot. This is actually a really intriguing Easter egg that we can't actually show yet. And we are right here because I just got it on my 100% file. Grapple hook. This stinks. I'm just gonna say it now. Because that bat. He's a troll. Okay, difference number 7 or 6 of the Wind Waker HD. You can't turn while swinging in the original. You can only do it in the HD version. This is a super dangerous place to stop. I'll demonstrate it, I think, in the next room. Okay. So, in Wind Waker Original, OG, I'll call it, what you'd have to do is hold down ZR, or R in the case of the original, turn like this, and then start swinging again. You couldn't swing while turning. Oh yeah, and to the left there's that weird little nook, I guess I'll call it. It doesn't look like there's anything there, but there actually is. It's an Easter egg. I don't know if I'll show it because I don't know, I just don't like it. Because it's kind of a long quest, because you have to revisit all the dungeons. And I don't have to revisit this one and one other, so I don't know. I really don't know. Okay, this is a puzzle. This reminds me of a puzzle. Professor Layton is so good, by the way. I haven't played Azure Legacies because as soon as I have free time to actually play Azure Legacies, no stores have it. Like seriously, I have not seen a copy of Azure Legacy in so long. It's like gone up like $10 on Amazon. It's crazy. I hear it's a brilliant game. Like I've heard it's the best next to Unrun Future or Lost Time Travel or whatever the European. I don't know what the European name is, so I'm sorry. Lost Future, that's what it is. Lost Time Travel. What am I thinking? But yeah, I hear Azure Legacies is super good. I wasn't a fan of Miracle Mask though, so I was initially skeptical, but talking to people who have played, you know, all the games they absolutely adore Azure Legacy, so I do want to play it. If I could find an affordable copy anyway, because it's hilarious how easy it is to find Miracle Mask, and even Phoenix Wright Cross Layton, which I totally botched that name. It's Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I want to play that one too, because I finished Trials and Tribulations like last month. Like I already mentioned, I'm watching a Let's Play of it to someone else try to solve the case. But it's just such a great final. It's such a great way to end the trilogy that I don't even want to play Apollo Justice. I'd be more willing to play the Edgeworth games by comparison. Or if you're feeling gutsy, I think you can swing over to the bridge, but I'm not feeling gutsy. Slow strats. Did we get... Oh, we got the boss key, didn't we? Yeah, we got the boss key. So, quick detour... Oh, what am I doing with this? Quick detour to floor... to that treasure chest we couldn't get. I didn't even point it out. Whoops. Oh shoot, this will put me back on floor... I'm just trying to figure out how to get back to floor 2 from here. This is floor, like, whatever. Yeah, floor whatever. Okay, so... Oh, I know what to do now. Back on track. Oh shoot, this video is going long. Okay, I know how to do this. Yeah, throwing vases in this game can be a little touchy. Like that. Throw it directly. Wow, it's just not working. If you have to reset the room if that happens, no big. This way, I'm not sure if I'll show the boss, or if I'll just save it for next time. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, the final case bridge is pretty much really good. I still like Justice for All's final case better. It was just so intense. I don't even want to say anything about either case because they're so intense. You know, just completely edge of your seat cases. Okay, we're back on track now. So we gotta swing back. I can't remember what's in that other treasure chest. I think it's just a rupee. Not a singular rupee, but like 20. It's probably something really good I'm forgetting about. It's not a piece of heart, I know that much. Yeah, all the Phoenix Wright games are really good. I rank them 2, 3, 1 in terms of final cases. A lot of people like Rise from the Ashes, the bonus episode from the first game, but I never liked it. I've heard it described as long and grueling, which I agree. But some people like how long and grueling it is because it's super rewarding. You can't go back this way. I'm just okay. Screw that treasure chest. It's not important. I think it might be a joy pendant. It's not anything needed. Yeah, you'd have to like use that thing we bombed, the rock with the jar under it. You'd have to basically use that and warp back to the beginning of the level and work your way back up. No, it's a treasure chart. Shoot, I actually do want to get that. Can I do it in 4 minutes? No, 3 minutes. I want to keep this around half an hour. Another fun fact. For me, recording in 1080p is not an option. If you've ever noticed, all the videos are set to 720p because I tried the first 3 episodes in 1080p and they refused to upload to YouTube because it would just take forever. It said like 2,000 minutes. I'm not feeling like doing math because I'm already doing math in my free time because I'm going back to school soon. But that's a lot of minutes, safe to say. Wasn't scary the first time, wasn't scary now. I do wish enemies didn't respawn quite so much in this game. And this is really bad if you miss this, so don't miss. You can actually move while aiming, which is also new to this version. I'm gonna give up keeping track of how many things are different because I'm already losing track. This is a different recording session. This is the day after. The treasure chart. Well, I was just at the boss store like a few moments ago, so I'm gonna cut the video here. Oh, I didn't mean to pause it. I'm gonna cut the video here. And next time on The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD 3 Heart Run, boy that's a mouthful, we will be continuing, we'll fight the boss, and probably return to Windfall, spoiler. See you guys next time.